2K Sports presents the NBA. Monday Night Basketball is coming right up. This is Kevin Harlan. We've got Chris Webber and Greg Anthony with us. And from the sideline, we'll be hearing from David Aldridge. For the Denver Nuggets, they come in off that loss to the Dallas Mavericks.
Yeah, for that loss, you can credit their defense or lack thereof. Too many breakdowns on that end of the floor.
That's just the communication and the energy. It just seemed non-existent on defense, and that can't happen. Not at this level.
Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. They've got JaVale McGee, Murray out there with Carter. Then it's Michael Porter, and it's Millsap in at the power forward. Greg, we're still involved in the conference system. Does it hold relevance as we're looking here at the standings mid-season?
You know, for travel distance, yes, and there's also some tradition at stake. I mean, look, that said, in a perfect world, you'd like to see the best 16 teams make the playoffs each year, but we've had, imbalance in conferences forever, so that's not going to change, but sometimes change is just necessary.
How about quickly for the playoffs? Would you like to reseed and take the top 6 teams, 1 through 16?
I would. I think that'd be a great idea.
And Poole gets it to go.
That's the savvy veteran Green. He's able to spot when his teammates aren't being covered. That's a nice read right there.
Carter right side. And McGee kicks to Murray. Porter trying to free himself up. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Well, there are a few players in the league that can match McGee's athleticism. I mean, his whole career, he's been a class above with his speed and leaping. He'll make the most of it on both ends of the court.
And Poole gets it to go.
He's a reliable passer. Ilyasova brings a team-first mentality that really helps tie this team together.
Now here is Carter. Tight defense on him. Outside Porter. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And see, Webb, you mentioned it with JaVale McGee. His vertical is off the charts.
Oh, yeah, he can get to alley-oops, GA, that nobody else can. The length and bounce he has is jaw-dropping. I mean, same goes for his shot-blocking abilities when he times it up.
Here's what Montreal's going with right now. Roby's checked in, and Brooks subbed in for Green. Here's Murray after Rajon Rondo's bucket. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
The crafty veteran likes seeing Millsap be aggressive and really force the defense to get physical.
For the Nuggets, Green, he's checked in for Porter, and Monte Morris subbed in for Carter. Dinwiddie with it, guarded now by Morris. And here we go. Fast break. Murray's got it with the putback. Here's Green. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
And that's why you never stop working in the paint at either end of the floor.
Here's Dinwiddie. Good. And it's Rondo who picks up the assist.
Gonna tally up another helper for Rondo. I mean, he just keeps climbing that all-time assist list. Incredible career that keeps going.
Now here's Green. Murray, the pass to Millsap. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Millsap. We get a break in the action, so let's take a look at the West and how the teams are stacking up. You take a look at Montreal. They're looking extremely sharp right now, poised in the top spot and playing very well. And, of course, the Nuggets, they're in the 4th position.
And, for the Nuggets, this hasn't been the breakout season that many were predicting, but they're still very much in the hunt for a high postseason seed, and that will keep them focused here during the season's final stages.
Yeah, they'll be there in the playoffs. I'm sure of that. It's just a matter of how high they'll be seated.
Denver with the ball. After Montreal picked up 3 with their last shot.
He is a fantastic athlete for a power forward. Whatever he lacks in height, he makes up for with hops.
Murray with it. He's picked up by Rondo. From 17 feet out, Murray, no good.
A golden opportunity that he can't make good on. Maybe a wake-up call to the D, though. They can't leave him alone like that.
Lopez. Roby the pass to Dinwiddie. Here's Rondo. And it's off from 3-point range. And now the Nuggets. Fast break. Gordon's running. The pass to Green. outside for Murray. They get it again. Here's Millsap, and it's blocked. Goes up again, and he lays it up and in. Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. Nuggets lead by 2. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And the Nuggets, guys, what jumps out to you numbers-wise?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Old school approach. I mean, if you have a favorable matchup inside, just keep pounding it in there.
So out there for the Nuggets right now, they've got Harrison. Green is out there with JaVale McGee. Then there's Etuan Moore, and it's Gordon in at the 3, the small forward. Here's Harrison. Yep, that one goes in there. Harrison's got the lead up to 4 now for the Nuggets.
Well, that's not the kind of interior defense you want. Way too slow to protect the rim.
The shot's good from Smith.
A nifty ball handler with some crafty moves. Smith Jr. knows how to create scoring opportunities for himself.
McGee against Brooks. To the paint. Here's Gordon. And it's Gordon with the finish.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. Here's Moore, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
The coaching staff has to be upset.
Time out.
You can't give the opposition easy baskets like this.
And the coaching staff wants Gordon to keep taking those. It's only going to help him get better.
And first time out of the game called for Montreal. Teams have dynasties, the 90s, Michael Jordan. We've seen it over the many decades. Over the next decade, though, who do you think's going to lead the pack there, Greg?
Ooh, that's a great question. You know, with the way Father Time is treating LeBron, you might have to wait and see because he is still playing at such a high level. But, you know, obviously Giannis has got to be on the short list with the Bucks. For me, I really look at Luka in Dallas. I just feel like with Kristaps Porzingis, that duo could just be deadly with how the game is played. But don't sleep on the Celtics with Tatum and Brown and that group that they have with the front office they have. Man, I think the league overall is going to be in great shape moving forward.
It sure seems that way.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
It's a big boost when Green's in sync with his teammates. That kind of fluid ball movement is big for them at that end of the floor.
Pass to McGee. And the slam dunk by McGee.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Montreal trails by 8. Here's Carter. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Here's Smith. Another shot. And there's the bucket as Green finishes it off. Green's got his first basket of the night.
There's nothing like seeing Green get his hands dirty on the glass. He's going to work and getting rewarded with the putback.
And Denver decides to take their first time out here. And the Nuggets with some changes. Paul Millsap's checked in for Aaron Gordon. Jamal Murray comes in for Carter. And Morris subbed in for Shaquille Harrison. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played, Millsap finds Morris. Dinwiddie against Murray. Outside, Porter. Gets an open look and hits. And the Nuggets lead by 8.
And shots like this are why people are just so high on Porter. Has such a quick release on that jumper.
Here's Rondo. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
Montreal shooting their first free throws of the game.
I mean, having a floor general like Rondo on the court instantly elevates your offense. He does everything he can to bring out the best in his team.
They can go 2 for 1.
It's about being smart right now.
Good. Porter's got the lead up to 9 now for the Nuggets.
Love the assist. I mean, he knew exactly where that bounce pass had to be to create that opportunity.
30 seconds left in the first half. And it's out of bounds to the Nuggets as Denver retains possession. JaMychal Green, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile one block.
And they're determined to add to the lead, not with more offense, but with big-time D.
27 seconds left in the first half of the game. Porter dishes to Morris. Green with the block.
Oh, look, blocking shots is one of Green's sneaky attributes, his exceptional sense of timing.
Poke loose, so it's Denver now. Just 3 to shoot. Here's Millsap. Offensive rebound. And yes, it's good. Green's got 6.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Oh, it's simple. When you fail to put a body on someone, you're inviting a breakdown on the defensive glass.
Shots good by Green.
It's so smooth in the catch and shoot. Green doesn't really need much time or space to get it.
And so it's the Denver Nuggets in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the...
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. A pretty close game for the Nuggets throughout the first quarter. And fellas, Jamal Murray is an out-and-out scorer. Running... And...
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. One guy who's been getting it done is Michael Porter.
And even with the defense shading towards him on every trip down, he still finds a way to come up big.
He's so good at reading opportunities and seizing up on whatever the defense gives up.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. On the court right now for Montreal, Ilyasova out there with Green. Then it's Brook Lopez, and it's Dinwiddie in at the point guard position. Carter, the pass to Porter. Outside for Murray.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And so it's Dinwiddie who brings up the ball for Montreal. 8-point game. And another 3 for Montreal.
He'll do some damage if they give him that shot. Don't give him a clean look. Get out there on him.
Outside Porter. Here's Millsap. And he drops it in from the low post. Millsap's got his second basket. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Lopez inside, guarded by McGee. And that one drops for him.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
And there's the foul. It goes on Ilyasova. That is his first foul of the game. So for Montreal, Roby's checked in, and Brooks subbed in for Danny Green. And a switcher also for Denver. Gordon's checked in. Here's Murray. The Nuggets with another miss.
Tells you a little something about their team. They've been able to pull in front despite his troubles tonight.
Here's Poole, and he banks in the layup. Poole's got 6.
They've been very sharp to start the half. A perfect 4 for 4 from the field.
Murray against Dinwiddie, and good that time. And the Nuggets lead by 5. Greg, one of your former teammates, John Starks, would get under a guy's skin on the court. He's like a nuisance, but really opposite off the floor, away from the game.
I'll tell you, Kev, John's got a heart of gold, and anybody that knows him is going to be a fan of the person. John is as good a friend as I can ever recall having.
Porter finds Gordon, and he uses the glass on the layup. 7 points for Aaron Gordon.
And there's just so much athleticism to Gordon's game. Good luck trying to contain him inside.
Montreal calls timeout.
Well, you can't help but think of the dunk contest robbery with Aaron Gordon. Didn't receive max points on some of his dunks that clearly deserved it. Said he's done with the event after the last go, and I can't say I blame him.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Green, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. E'Twaun Moore comes in for Porter. Shaquille Harrison, he's checked in for Carter. And Morris subbed in for Murray.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
And with the dunk contest in Aaron Gordon, some of the dunks he pulled off, Greg, were outstanding.
I mean, going over Taco Fall was the big one. The one-handed windmill was impressive as well. Gordon doesn't need a trophy. Everyone knows he's one of the best dunkers we've ever seen.
And it's Rajon Rondo with the foul. That's his first foul. And the Nuggets making a change here. Millsap's checked in. There's 57 seconds left here in the third quarter. And Morris throws it down.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
What a performer this guy is. He relishes the chance to hammer it down.
And Smith isn't afraid of getting hit on the way up, constantly getting into the guts of the D and forcing the issue.
And he can't hit the second. Denver leading by 6. On the wing, Morris to the inside, and it's slammed in by Millsap.
How many times have we seen Millsap throw it down? We've known about his leaping ability for years.
Brissett's shot is good. Brissett's got 5.
He's the best when he's assertive like that. I mean, don't take any chances. Take it to the cup.
Pass to Green. There's 21 seconds left to play in the third. The shot from the low post is good. Montreal trails by 8. And here's Smith. 5 points in the game. That one drops for him. He's got 7.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
Here's Morris. Here's Green, and Green slams it in.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
This is why his teammates respect him. The hustle, the energy. You gotta love it.
And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
How about the unselfishness? Night in and night out, we see guys trying to force their own agenda. Not that time.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Oh, that was an impressive throwdown.
We all know Gordon isn't just going to lay it up. He's going for the throwdown every time.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
The Nuggets leading by 7. Moore passes to Millsap. Back to Moore. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. The first free throw is good. A different look for Denver. JaVale McGee's checked in for JaMychal Green. Carter comes in for Gordon. And Murray's subbed in for Morris. Now here's Green. Puts up a 3. Millsap grabs the miss.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
And so it's Montreal now. They trail by 9 points. Lopez connects from three-point range.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Carter on the wing. Millsap trying to get open. And Carter with the basket on the assist by Murray. Murray's got 4 assists now tonight. This one for 3. And another 3 for Montreal.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the result.
Murray kicks to McGee. Pass to Moore. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. And so it's Rondo bringing it up for Montreal. It's a 5-point game. The 3. Offensive rebound. Green dishes to Dinwiddie. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Wow, look at the damage this young man is doing from deep. And there's another one.
Right when they need it the most. Seemed like he's getting all his points from behind the arc.
Denver calls timeout.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
Well, the defensive intensity has to pick up, and I'm sure coach is going to let them know that.
And Montreal making a change here. Poole's checked in. Porter's checked in for the Nuggets. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, well, Mike Malone talked to his team during that last timeout. He really got after him in the huddle. He said, look, you can rest after the game. You got to put it all out there if you want to win this one. Back to you guys.
Back to Dinwiddie. Here's Poole. And a miss there on the triple. Dinwiddie with the steal. Ilyasova passes to Dinwiddie. And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession.
Oh, I mean, what a time to turn it over. I mean, if this game doesn't go their way, we're going to look back on that one.
Denver leading by 4. Murray the pass to Millsap. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Would love to see more of this from Ilyasova. I mean, he has the reach to swat away shots.
And so it's Montreal now. Here's Dinwiddie. Montreal again missing. Carter against Ilyasova. Outside for Millsap. Gordon's checked in for the Nuggets. Murray the pass to Gordon. Here's McGee. That one no good. And it's Montreal the other way. Knocked away and stolen by Murray. 55 seconds left to play here in the 4th. Outside Gordon. So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Yeah, a former 5-star recruit. We know about the talent level with Porter, but he's also a mature, hard-working guy.
And the basket Poole. Launches a 3. Montreal again missing. Porter with it. Now Green defending. Here's McGee. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
At this point of his career, McGee knows who he is. A hustler. An energy guy who uses his athleticism to his advantage.
And the second of 2 is good. That will put them up by 9.
And that should be enough to get the job done, even though he didn't get all of them.
Montreal calls timeout. They're trailing by 9. We've got 33 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, JaVale McGee.
And the decision-making tonight has just been outstanding. If the shot hasn't been there for him, he's just kept the ball moving. And that patience is how he's gotten his field goal percentage to almost 60 here tonight.
There must be something about playing in a hostile environment that drives him. He is really fed off that.
Shumpert should show off his quickness like that all the time. Love how he just sliced his way inside.
Smith for 3. Hits it from 3-point range.
I tell you, Smith is the real deal, showing a lot of grit down the stretch in these tight spots. Nothing rattles this guy.
And so they foul intentionally. Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he hits both free throws here, so now it's an 8-point game. Montreal calls timeout. They're behind by 8. 12 seconds left in the 4th. Guys, your thoughts?
Trying to keep hope alive, but I don't see them making a comeback.
Yeah, it's so important at this stage in the game for everyone to be on the same page and working together.
Here's Brissett. Good. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, and they aren't just chucking up anything. I mean, they're doing a great job of creating quality looks.
He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6.
Now, I love Shumpert. I mean, defensively, he's reliable, but offensively, you know, these guys now can depend on him, and he has a great sense for when to shoot the ball as well.
The deep three from Smith. Hands the three.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
You see more teams doing this nowadays. We all are firmly entrenched in the era of the three ball.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. They're in front by 4. 5 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
With a chance to ice the game, he's got perfect focus at the line. You could put this one in the books.
And so it's Denver who comes out on top here. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
And that's going to do